All right, we're on. I'm just going to check my DeviantArt first, just to make sure I don't have anything new. If you were wondering what my DeviantArt is under the same name as seen here. Uh, Link is there. So this is my page. Missions, donation pool, friends and watchers, comments, pretty much the whole thing. Here's my gallery. So today I will be doing this pony right here. This is Dragon Beats. He is Prince Lunux's OC. Uh, he will be paired with this one, Moon Chaser by Cayfie, after I finish him. And I still need to color her cutie mark. Totally forgot about that. So I guess I will post a link to this, I guess, on my DeviantArt. Post a journal. So if you're wondering why my mood was catfight, it was because this blockhead's right here. So visit my journal or my journal area of my DeviantArt and you will find out why. I'd rather not go into details right now. So search up. I will switch the screen share to my Moon Chaser. Oh, can't remember if I had face room. That's why I heard key mark is hidden. So I will pull up a reference picture of her cutie mark. Where is it? Okay. Just get him off screen a little bit. So it's a crescent with an orange to yellow cutie mark. So usually what I do is I just grab the first color that's there. And then I color it. Oh no, don't tell me this is happening. No. Okay, well, I'll just have to deal with it. I've noticed that this sometimes happens, like you can see these colors are kind of going into each other. No idea why it does that. I just wish it wouldn't. Because it's kind of annoying. So just carefully fill it in. Hate when it does this. Totally forgot about her cutie mark too, so. Actually, I could just leave it as a black moon, I guess. Okay. I'm. Hmm. Actually, that'd be kind of cool. Hold on, I need to go grab that color again. So, grab it and back over. No, not that. So, do that. How does that look? It's okay. Then I'll add the orange. I could always just do the orange where the spots are. And so would be better for this, I think. Actually, I think this may have happened when I changed the size of it because I remember doing that last night. I sized it up to make it easier to see. So I'm just gonna fill in these areas with the orange. This may take a while. I woke up kind of late today, so that's why there wasn't a early streams. Woke up at 12. Also, I would have done a stream around the time I woke up, but I was playing Blockheads and then the internet went down, so I couldn't do anything here. So that means I can't change her border, sadly, so I'll just have to live with the black border. I was kind of hoping that I could change it, but I don't feel like redrawing her entirely. So I'm stuck with this. I might try something on Euro art. I haven't used that much, so I might go play around on that after I do this. Or after I finish this, I should say. Because I need to finish this. The reason why I really jumped on this one is because I want to actually beat Cayfie to a trade, possibly. So that's why I'm really hammering down on this one. I like to save every once in a while because I have had an entire thing just disappear randomly for some reason. So I'm trying to save every few clicks or something. Switch to the pencil again. Pencil's like my favorite tool because you can just zoom way in there and just do stuff. I remember I was watching Fias Fox's Picarto uh, thing yesterday, and she was drawing a promotion, I guess you could call it, for her uh, contest. It's the circus one. I'm not sure if any of you are familiar with that. Um, Maybe you are. No idea, but it was really cool. I actually got my OC bubblegum sketch in there, which was pretty cool. She's in the front row and she's a pink Pegasus with white mane in the front row with her hooves hanging over the thing, the railing. I kind of can't wait till Fias Fox gets off of work today because it was really fun to watch her stream. I also figured out yesterday the buffer that Picarto uses is the reason why the music is all weird on my side. Okay, back to the paint bucket. I also like the paint bucket because it just makes it really easy just to kind of get colors in there. It can be, I've noticed that's a little bit off aligned. So I try and get, I kind of like the older paint bucket because like you could actually see like where it's gonna dye the thing, like it turned the opposite color. What, oh darn it. When you put the little streamy thing, that's like the pouring area, like that feature. I kind of wish I kept it. I don't know why they didn't. I'm on 700. Let's go up to 800. Why not? Do that. All right. So, hope everyone's day has been going good. Mine has certainly been eventful. I guess between arguments and stuff. What argument you're asking? It's the one that I showed you earlier in the stream about the rant. Because a rant is about an argument over a game. So feel free to go and read that if you'd like. Wish I would have done her key mark earlier. This actually kind of looks like a moon now because like the moon has different colored spots, you know? Like if you look at a picture, it's kind of spotty of different colors. Hope that made sense. Sometimes I speak gibberish. With that side, I'll save it. I guess key marks kind of change when they become a nightmare pony. So I guess this kind of fits in with that. I'm probably going to let Cayfie choose her nightmare name because I would just probably put as Nightmare Chaser or something. Because her OC's name is Moon Chaser and I usually just use the last name. Or I only have one OC that has a different name. So for example, Bubblegum Sketch, she has a quill as her cutie mark, so I named her Nightmare Quill. Uh, Took me a while to come up with that name. But she's the only OC that I have that has a different nightmare name than her last name. like Sapphire Shores. If you follow me on DeviantArt, you've already seen that one. She has her it's Sapphire Shores as a nightmare pony. So yeah. I also I couldn't find a picture for Sapphire Shores' cutie mark, so I just made my own. Also, if there's a lot of background noise, that's because they're doing like some construction or something near our neighborhood. I'm gonna go check if anyone's tuned in. Nope, zero viewers. Okay. Right. Most of this. I'll save it. I kind of like Microsoft for its big pixels, because like it's really easy to see where you've gone wrong, where there's a hole in it. But the only thing I don't like is it's really kind of blocky if you use uh, the big font thing. The size 4. Oh, they changed that. On the other computer I had, it was like size 12 and size 6 and 8. It was just really weird. Can't tell if that's black. Nope. Okay. Bucket. I was actually really excited to get this done, and I realized her cutie mark wasn't present. So, gotta finish her cutie mark. Pony is a pony without a cutie mark. Or at least a finished cutie mark, I should say. Because she had a cutie mark, it just wasn't done. I have no idea why Microsoft does this, so. I know if I post it on DeviantArt, like the colors kind of blend together a little bit. So that's why when I make my faces, sometimes I don't mind if there's a big like gap in the color difference. But because like as you see, like it kind of mixes. Like in her tail, you can see the pink is going to the purple. But I think it was because I changed the size of her because she used to be like really small, and I upped the size a lot. So I'm just trying to get like the big chunks with the paint bucket. That way you don't have to really worry that much about it. I remember there's a person on Blockheads who was streaming the game. You play on my single player world again on my Blockheads because I found a sky island and I'm now building my house on it. I'm kind of happy I'm moving up to a sky island because my house is just kind of like a big jumble mess. That was before I really knew how to build pretty houses on Blockheads. because I played Minecraft and then my friend suggested blockheads to me. And I went on blockheads. It's actually it's a 3D-ish world, but it's 2D at the same time. So it's like a 3.2D or something. Because if you move around, you can tell the blocks are like a cube, but you can't really overview like in Minecraft, you know? If there was a game where they added like the stuff and mechanics from blockheads, I would just be like I'd just not get off that game at all. Because I love blockheads and I love Minecraft, but both of them do have their own little things that I do not like and I wish they had from the other game. Like for example in Minecraft it has the item frames and in blockheads they have the shelves. So I kinda wish they added like shelves into vanilla, I should say. Because I'm aware that there are mods where you can have shelves. But in vanilla, I'm not a real big mod person, but there are a few mods I would like to download. It's just I don't really know how to, I should say. I don't really know how to download mods, so that's, you know. I also have a Twitch and a Picarto, as I'm sure you're aware. Maybe not Twitch, but I do have a Twitch account. It's, I believe, it should be under the same name. Made it recently. Nothing on there yet. I'm trying to find out where my Minecraft stream from yesterday went. If any of you know where that went, please tell me because I am clueless when it comes to stuff like that. Right? Looking like a moon now. Kind of like a cheese moon. I don't know. For some reason, cheese is yellow, so if you make something like a moon that's yellow, it makes me think of cheese. So I'm just gonna fill that in. Black spot right there. So save this. I don't think it really matters if I accidentally leave a bit of a black spot, but what color is your star? Let's see. Fluffy tails. It's her wings. So it's just a really, really bright yellow. I could make it orange too. Try and bring out that orange color, but I feel it'd be a little close. Or I could leave it like gray, maybe. Nah, I'll just do darn it, I could grab it again. Okay. Let's zoom out so I can see the colors. That color. I have no idea why I don't save the colors to my um, color custom color palette. But alright, so there's that, and then you grab the lighter color of her star. I kind of wish I finished this. I can't believe I totally forgot to color her cutie mark last night. Then again, I was like almost falling asleep on my computer. So I'm pretty sure that's why I forgot. I was like really tired and trying to rush this a little bit, so that's why some minute details are missing. Alright, just color everything. Here's my dog flapping. Not like flying flapping, just like flapping her ears. She does that a lot, so if you hear anything like that, or if you even heard it at all, she flaps her ears often. Or when she wakes up, at least. copy. All right, now to pencil again. That's already 800, so. Chisel that out a bit more. I kind of like this really pixely looking moon and star. I always like things when they like kind of they bleed into each other, but like it's not really bleeding into it, you know? Like this where it's like kind of a little pink into the purple, you know? I find that really cool. But like this is like I really like this because if I zoom out, like it looks like it's part of the cutie mark, but it's not like quite blended. Understand what I'm saying? Yes, no. Checking my stream. Still 0 viewers. Actually, I may link links. Copy. Alright, I will switch this back to my thing. Okay. Oh, I just. Okay. Eh, I won't share that link. So I will go back to this. Yeah, so I really like this kind of where it's just some random areas. You know, it also kind of looks a little bit like shading on the moon a little bit. I'm a person who just, I have some weird art things I like, but, you know, I am getting more comfortable with talking to myself though. I've always found it like just really weird. Like I tried doing a stream and it was like as stiff and it just like I didn't talk at all. That was kind of last night's, but hey. The reason why I wasn't talking in last night's stream, which was the first part of this, is because um, it was like 1 in the morning, and I wasn't sure if my parents would like come up if I started talking, so that's why I wasn't filling in dots. These are not really dots; they're blocks, cubes, squares. Squares. Cubes are 3 dimensional. Blocks are cubes, so. That reminds me, on my science test, I don't know what brought this up. Um, I I only missed like 6 questions. And it was a 51 out of 58 for me, so science was my biggest thing this year. So like I passed all of my science tests except like the quizzes. But quizzes are quizzes. I don't really generally do good on quizzes. I don't know why. It's not that I don't try, it's just don't I don't know. I remember like I had to redo like 5 science quizzes this year, but I never had to redo a test because I always got in the 90s on my tests. So it's just quizzes are odd. It's almost like a creamy yellow. Interesting. Alright, no one's on again. I'm not sure any of my watchers actually joined my stream. I kinda wish they would though. Almost done. In my opinion, this is almost done because I'm over half done, so. Generally anything over half for me is almost done. Chiseling out a star. Where's my cat? I was thinking of doing some clay today, but I just woke up so late. Actually, I may do it like tonight, but other than that, I probably won't stream it if I do make clay things. I do clay. I'm trying to get into charms, but it's like that one of those things where you don't want to do it because I don't have eye pins and I don't really wear my clay pieces if I do make them charms. So that's why I always have sculptures, I guess. Because I just feel better making sculptures and that's done. Alright, so this is finished now. I will recrop this back to pony only. Or not pony only, desired pony only. Save that. Open art folder. Now to Dragon Beats. The reason why the picture is in different colored pencils is because I could not find my pencil last night, but I had my colored pencils, so that's why this is like this. Actually, I should probably um, post this. My Um, I seem to have stuck myself in a little bit of a hole. Let me see. I do. Well, I'll post it when I finish it. Now comes the fun part of outlining. I'm actually kind of getting bored of doing some digital because I've been doing it day and night, like literally no JK, like day and night. Enlarge that. See, select. That way, the reason why I do this is because his wing and legs are cut off. So I just try and give myself some room to add the remaining bits I missed. He's actually a really, really big pony in my drawing book. You can see all the places I messed up and all the details I added, the whole spiel. I'm gonna make this size 2 again, because why not? Well, not why not, it's because the lines just sometimes get way too close if I use a bigger size on these, so I do have a little experience with making digital. Okay. Same thing as last night, I'm gonna do properties and then get rid of this because if I take red, I can see that's not letting me do squat when I diet. So, and I don't feel like pulling Moon Chaser anytime soon. Like, what I just did, you know. I tried to make him look a little bit different than his normal character. Like, I made the hair bigger a little bit and spikier. But other than that, I just added some horns, and that's about it. So, yeah. I'm actually going to be adding some blue in his hair today since he is a nightmare version. And since I will be dyeing him black, you won't be able to see any blue or anything. So, yeah. I also made his hair a bit more, I guess. It's not only longer, but it's I'm drawing a blank. I don't know. I don't know what I was gonna say. I remember when I first started playing on Microsoft, like not like like messing around with it to see how you use it. Um, I just totally hated it. So I find it kind of ironic that I like it now because before I just absolutely hated using it. But I did watch a tutorial and it did help me a lot. There's still a lot of things I don't understand about it, like how you make gradients. That's still something that I want to do, but I don't know how. Another thing is, well, that's about it. Just making gradients. There's some other things I don't know how to do that I'd like to know, but I just can't remember them. So, right, there's his head done. Actually, this one may not take as long as I thought it would. Coloring it might. Actually, no. I don't know why I'm complaining. Because it doesn't really take that long. Now, it takes a really, really long time if I don't have a traditional reference. It's I can't get the jawline right, the muzzle just totally horrid. Um, Body and legs I have a hard time on. I don't know why, because I love making legs in traditional, but I can never make them like free draw on digital. So I also entered a draw to adopt contest. It's a Murray pony, and I am on my second contest entry. You can go check that out in my gallery on DeviantArt. It's a rough draft though, so I will be finishing it hopefully soon. I think I have to like June. I may enter Inkpots' draw your OC to get in the background, and they need a lot of ponies. I heard. I think so. I may enter that. I think Fias Fox is going to draw, but like draw her an OC she has in uh like in gala clothes, but I don't think she's entering because I asked her that yesterday, and she said maybe, or she's not going to enter. She's just going to draw, like draw her pony. So I guess we'll find out who's entering. I'm really deciding if I should enter, like who I should enter because I know I'm not going to enter any, like I'm not going to enter Lunar Dreams because she's a rainbow pony, and rainbow ponies take a lot to do traditional. I'm also deciding whether to do it traditional or not. I think I will because I just don't feel it just doesn't feel right doing it on digital for some reason. I don't know. Digital is not my forte. Traditional is my forte. So if you want a really, really good picture, like I don't know, like really well drawn from me personally, I'd ask not for digital because digital for me is really hard. I have to dye this red first. The reason why I dyed the background red is because if I left it white, when I do my property switch, it would turn the whole thing would just be black or white. Yeah, if I left it white, it would turn black. No, no, wait. If I left it white, it would stay white, I think. But it would just mess up my outline because everything else around him turns black, or it will turn black when I do the property switch. And the reason why I do property switch is, as I showed previously, it won't let me bucket him. Bucket him. Yeah, color bucket him. Straight line. I do use straight lines for the teeth, or the small teeth here, because they just give me a cleaner look on the teeth. So, it's almost done, kind of, sort of, maybe, no idea. I could have claws on him, but I don't really want to go too far out there because like Nightmare Ponies, they kind of change main style. Um, they change cutie marks a little bit. Some do. I'm not sure. Like most of my Nightmare ones are just canon, or how I think they'd look if they were nightmare. Nightmarified is how I say it on DeviantArt. So if you see a tag called Nightmarified, that means they weren't a Nightmare Pony, but I changed them into looking like one. Let's do that. I am getting better at digital though. So hopefully sometime in the future I get a digital thing or a digital commission because I like digital. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Ah, crap. Okay. Let's just undo that. Yeah, so in other words, don't commission me for digital because I'm still not comfortable with doing it. So I'll probably, like, I might do a trade in digital like I did few days, like yesterday, because, like, as long as I draw traditional first and then I do digital, I'm fine. But if you just ask me to do digital, I'm probably just going to no. It's not like I don't like digital, it's just I'm not settled in it yet. Like I don't have a firm grasp on how it works. I would like to try and give Miro another chance because I've seen some really pretty and cool, just not awful, wonderful. I don't know what I was gonna say. Awful, wonderful pictures come out of Miro, and it's actually quite advanced and it has layers. The only problem is it doesn't have the nice structure that this has. So, um, one question I have, if any of you know about Miro, can I import like an outline picture like right as I'm doing it, change it to, do the flip flop, and then can I import that into Miro and then color it from there? Like that's my main question. So if you know anything about that, please comment or just say something about it because I am I'm just I'm a sitting duck when it comes to new art programs because all of them are different, you know. Like it's kind of like no two art programs are the same because there's always like this new feature, you know. Like for example, I'm not sure if Miro has a line thing like this. That's why I asked if I can import one of these into Miro. But I know they have like a different color wheel structure and stuff. So I guess that's my question of the day. I should probably do like a question of the day whenever I do a stream, get you guys a little involved if anyone's tuned in. Nope, still no one tuned in. So sorry if I also make like really horrible, just stuffy sounds. It's because it's like allergy season where I live right now. So if you hear me like blowing my nose or just sneezing or just something like that, like allergy related, it's because it's allergy season here. Lovely. I hate allergy season. They are worse where I used to live though. Like where I lived last year, it was worse. So, you know, maybe while I have this much. I'm actually really surprised how fast I can just outline this. Because all I do is I just import and I outline generally. Or if it's by scratch, I remember the um what picture was that? I remember darn it, I can't open any other windows. Never mind. Unless I paste it here, but I don't really want actually I'm gonna paste it here. So paste from paste. So this picture, this took over, I don't know, it took about 5 hours. Uh, I drew dragon. I drew this freehand. I did not do a traditional base at first, so I just went straight into digital. Horrible idea if you ask me. Or, yeah, if you ask me personally, it's a horrible idea for me to do that. Because he took 2 hours, and then Moon Chaser, the purple one, took like the remaining, so like 3 hours. Because no matter what I did, I could not get her structure right. So that's why it took me 5 hours. Because the facial structure, I I just couldn't get it right for no reason or some reason I don't know. No matter how many times I drew a circle, no matter how many times I tried, uh, but no matter how many times I tried, I could not get it right for the life of me. So if it was a life death situation where I had to draw a digital pony and I only had like 2 hours, I would probably die because digital, it's not, it doesn't have the charm traditional has for me. But I am trying to get more experience at it, like doing freehand rather than traditional first. Because if like I had to draw an entire stadium of ponies, that would take like a lifetime to draw in traditional and then upload and then just draw them in here. So that's why I'm trying to do. Um, I just have a really hard time in digital. So if you ask anything of digital, you'll probably see a rough draft in traditional first. Because digital, I need a rough draft in traditional. Does that make sense? Hope it does. I say a lot of random things. So, yeah. Or I just speak gibberish half the time. Almost 4 o'clock here. I just woke up 3 to 4 hours ago. Yeah. My sleep cycle is like a horrible sleep cycle, if you ask me. Because I stay up like way late on electronics sometimes. And like, I mean, I function fine the next day. I'm just a bit out groggy. Like, sometimes I get 5 hours of sleep, or no, 6 hours of sleep and 5 hours of sleep I function fine on. But if it's a school day, I do not function well on 5 hours of sleep unless I've got like a lot of good night's rest the days before. Otherwise, I almost fall asleep in class, stuff like that. So I try and go to bed about 11 or 12 on weeknights. But thankfully, there are no weeknights. Unless I'm going to a summer camp. I don't have a summer camp this week. So, yeah. I finally calmed down from the blockheads thing. Uh, Shows you art helps. You know, that claw is a little bit big, so I'm just going to size it down because that is background wing. So. Alright, just legs and the tail. For some reason, I really like these dragon tails. Like, for example, let me save this real fast. So if I open um, my reference pictures, or maybe not. So open reference pictures. Oh, I don't know where Lunar Dreams went. Art folder? Yep. So, like for example, this was my first Rainbow Power Pony. Uh, I kind of wish her hair was a bit lighter, or just and the gradients are okay. They're not the best. Um, but like, I really love this tail style. It's just I don't draw it that much for some reason. So let me reopen this one. Time to get back to work on this one. Stop ranting on about that. As I'm sure you noticed, I do say a lot of things over and over. So sorry about that. It's just I don't know why I do it. I just do. That's all I know. I just do it. Also, nightmare ponies, they also have like their cutie marks change, but it's not like a really drastic one. It just kind of like it's there. So like rather than having his cutie mark have that like really flowy structure where it goes like this way and that way, um, I made it come from the music signal, so or the music note, I should say, eighth note. And my stomach is not happy. I wonder why. I don't think it was a ramen. Maybe it is. I don't know. I ate a new ramen bowl this morning, so maybe that's why. My stomach is my stomach's really weird. Oh no. Oh my god. Can I? Oh my god, I should have not changed. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to redo him entirely. My god. Can't believe I did that. Well, I may end the stream here and just totally um redo him because I screwed up. I knew I shouldn't have done that. Okay, well, I'm gonna end the stream here. So, well, see you guys like sometime again. Bye.